These fires, the disaster, the catastrophe that these fires were. You can't prevent fires, but you can certainly prevent the catastrophe. It's all preventable. These are decisions Californian Democrats have made.
That was the senator from my home state, Wisconsin, Ron Johnson. I now live in Northern California. I have friends, relatives in Southern California. One of those friends, part of her house is burned down. She's staying in a condo with another friend whose entire house has burned down. If what you're doing right now, like Ron Johnson, is trying to politicize this tragedy, you aren't a decent human being. And you don't even know facts. The fact is, it wasn't Democratic policy that caused this tragedy. It was bone-dry vegetation from an absence of local rain. What do you want to do? Sprinkle the vegetation every day mixed with Santa Ana winds. What are you going to do? Put up a giant fence 8,200 kilometers high to keep the winds away? And why is the vegetation so dry right now? Because of climate change, which Ron Johnson would like to ignore exists. And the soon-to-be ignoramus in chief is getting in on this. Look, the incompetent polls don't know how to put these fires out. Politicians don't put fires out. Firefighters do. And those firefighters are risking their lives, working night and day. They deserve two things: praise and support. That's it. Praise and support. And the people in LA, not just people whose houses burned down, everyone deserve two things: sympathy and support. Sympathy and support. That's it. But the Republican Party isn't doing that. Instead, they're trying to politicize this tragedy, and maybe even worse yet, are constantly misinforming people like Ron Johnson, like Donald Trump. Anybody who does that is not being a decent human being. They're being evil, and they deserve condemnation.